Hello, friends and family. Been a little while. I just wanted to put a message out there to all you cop watchers and auditors and anybody who has a situation with the law, as long as you were in the right. Please do not sue the people, meaning the taxpayers. Sue the individuals who violated you or committed a crime against you as a law enforcement or law agency. Go after their bonds. Every single one of them have to have a bond. Police officers have to have a bond. Judges, lawyers, prosecutors, they all have to have bonds. And if they violate your rights or your well-being, then go after them individually, going after their bonds. You see, when they have excessive abuse against their insurance, which is that bond, they get dropped. And when they get dropped, they lose their certification or they lose their bar license or anything of a certification that gives them that legal ability. They lose it. And then they lose their job because they have to be certified or bonded or they have to have a bar license, so on, etc. Going after them, they have regulated amounts for certain situations that can be paid out, and you will receive the maximum of that payout. All you need to do is make sure you have their full name, research their bond number, and then attach your lawsuit to their bonds. You can still file your lawsuits against the city or state or county, whichever the situation may be, but in your disclaimer, you can put that you want better training, you want more adequate control of superior authority over their own people so that they understand. And you could even put it in there that it is mandatory for them to learn and understand civil rights and the Constitution of the United States. If that gets granted, they are forced to learn it instead of just taking an oath. I promise to uphold and defend the Constitution. Anybody can say that and not even know what they're swearing to. Just like when you go in and buy a vehicle and you don't read the whole booklet of loan application paperwork. You just go ahead and start signing and dating. And then when they come back after you, well, we got you on this clause, this clause, this clause. There's nothing you can do about it because you signed that piece of paper. So in aspects, please do your research, study up on the bonds, and go after the bonds. Because once they've committed a civil rights infraction or committed an actual crime, excessive abuse, bodily harm, trespassing, breaking and entering, which means going into your house without a warrant or being invited, that's breaking and entering. That's a crime. You know, they lose their qualified immunity. You already know that. So, in aspect, that's all I'm trying to teach out there is learn up on the bonds and go after their bonds. I will guarantee that they start straightening up after they start losing police officers and any type of legal law government in a rapid pace. You're not recording enough, man.